What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy CamATL, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to cover the Week 9 Thursday night showdown slate between Green Bay and San Francisco. Now, this game's going to be a little wild because we've got a lot going on here. We've got injuries, we've got COVID-19, all types of stuff. Now, we got a lot to cover, a lot to go over, so sit back, relax, drop a like down below on the video, comment whatever in the comment section if you want to guess the highest scorer on this game or whatever. If you want to guess the highest scorer for Week 9 NFL in general and put in another guess, then you can do that down in the comment section as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel down below. Appreciate all of you. Let's go ahead and get into this, man. We got a lot to get into. Like I said in the beginning, there is a lot going on here. We've got a bunch of San Francisco guys COVID-19. We've got Green Bay guys COVID-19. Yeah, so there's just a lot. Now, Aaron Jones. All right, let's start out with Aaron Jones because if Aaron Jones plays, he's going to be a fantastic option in a game where Green Bay should easily get up in this game and then do a lot of running with him. The problem is the status is still up in the air. We don't know. Okay, he's been limited with his practice reps. They expect for him to be a game time decision, so it's going to be something we're going to be keeping an eye on all day. It's going to come down to pretty much that pregame workout. If he goes out there and he's looking good and he's feeling good, he's going to be out there. And if he's out there, I'm expecting a full workload out of him. So he will 100% be in play if he's out there. Could he, get a little bit of reps taken away from him? Sure. I could see a situation where you see some, a little more of guys like Tyler Ervin than you would normally see, or Dexter Williams. But for the most part, if Aaron Jones is out there, I really love the game script for him. It's definitely a really good spot for him. This is a team that just gave up almost 23 DraftKings points to DJ Dallas. So Aaron Jones could absolutely destroy them in this game script, and I really, really, really like him as an option if he plays. But keep an eye on that. Now, speaking while I'm on the topic of Aaron Jones, if Aaron Jones is out, I am locking in Davante Adams as my captain. Plain and simple. Okay, it's either going to be if he is out, I'm either locking Tyler Ervin, who is the guy that I lean towards on as the Green Bay running back if Aaron Jones is out. It's going to be Tyler Ervin and Dexter Williams. Dexter Williams was brought up from the practice squad. Tyler Ervin was already on the squad, so I'm expecting Ervin to get more run here. He's also averaged like over 7 yards per carry. Okay, so Tyler Ervin's in a solid position here. And he's probably going to get majority of the work, I would guess, even though Dexter will take some of it away. He's going to get majority of the work. So Davante Adams. Here's the thing, though, that we've learned. When Aaron Jones is out of the lineup, they lean heavily on Davante. They lean heavily on Davante. Now, the only down part that you can possibly fathom with Davante Adams is the fact that game script could get out of hand and them not really have to throw it a bunch anymore. But this Green Bay team this year does kind of seem like that New England team of years past where they just kind of run scores up on people. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him continue to throw to Adams even if they're up 2 touchdowns. So Adams is an absolute slate breaking type of potential guy. He's super expensive, but if Aaron Jones is out, keep in mind how much value we're going to have here. Okay, because not only is he out, but George Kittle is out. Brandon Ayuk is out. Debo Samuel's out. Like, there's going to be a ton of value on this slate. So Davante Adams at captain is definitely feasible if Aaron Jones is out. And that's the way I kind of lean if Aaron Jones is out. It's hard for me to give you an exact, try to, predict what's going to happen here because I don't know if Aaron Jones is going to play or not. If I had to lean away, if somebody put a gun to my head and told me you have to make a decision, I would probably say I'm going to act as if Jones is out. That's solely, my thought process solely just because Aaron Jones is a big dog in this offense. You don't want to rush him back in any way. So if he's limited in any way, just keep him out. That's the only reason why I would guess that he might not be in. But so that would lean me Davante Adams and Tyler Ervin as the build as of right now, first look. So yeah, Davante Adams is my captain. I love Aaron Rodgers. Love that offense. They're going to get up somehow, so Aaron Rodgers is going to deal. It's going to be all good. Tyler Ervin is my favorite value play. Let me go ahead and go to him. Tyler Ervin is only $200, okay? And like I said, out of the running backs left over for Green Bay, if Aaron Jones is out, which, like I said, I'm leaning a little bit more towards he's out than not, but this could definitely change, right? But Tyler Irvin. If Aaron Jones is out, Tyler Irvin is almost a lock for me at 200. Pretty much a lock for me at 200. All right, like I said, he's been averaging over 7 yards per carry. He's a guy who, against San Francisco, that just gave up almost 23 to DJ Dallas, could end up having a solid return and easily hit value at $200. So I'm locking in Tyler Irvin if Jamal Adams, Aaron Jones is out. All right, so keep an eye on that. That's the most important news that you need to keep an eye on for this game. All right, next up, let's talk about Jordan Reed because he's a guy that blew up last time that we had our boy out of this lineup. Okay, now with him out, Jordan Reed is going to be the guy, obviously. Now the question here is he going to be able to be full go because he is limited. He was limited on Tuesday. It says IR on Draftkings, but I believe he's back and he was just limited. Yeah, I believe he's been activated from that. So we'll have to see. He's cleared to return, and he will be a major guy in this pass game with Kittle out. Okay, he's going to be a major guy. This is the guy that I would expect Mullins to lean on heavily here. Across the middle, like short passes, I would definitely expect Jordan Reed to be a guy that he leans on. And I really love him at 5'8". So as of right now, predicting that Jordan Reed is active, really, really love Jordan Reed. He's one of my favorite guys to play as well. Who else? I do like, this might sound crazy, but I like situations like Mullins is in. Now, I don't like the fact that he's missing a ton of good, solid receivers. I hate that. That's not good for him at all. And if you want to play Green Bay D and you want to predict that Green Bay literally just shuts the San Francisco offense out, I completely understand it. I don't love playing defenses most of the time on showdowns. I kind of like to take a chance on guys. And Mullins at home in San Francisco going against Green Bay is a bit interesting to me because at the end of the day, the game script is screaming San Francisco down and a ton of throwing the ball. Mullins came in against Seattle last week and was very efficient. Threw for 238 yards and 2 touchdowns from the time he came in. He did so much better than Garoppolo did until Garoppolo got hurt. So, Nick Mullins, it is Green Bay, but they did give up almost 28 to Deshaun Watson, over 23 to Drew Brees. Mullins is not going to dominate, but can he get us 15 and get us enough on a showdown slate? Yes, he could. And with the game script leaning in his favor, with them most likely being down big here, I love Mullins. I think Mullins is fine. And pairing him with Jordan Reed is good run back for the Green Bay guys. Another guy that we got to talk about, obviously, is Jerick McKinnon. All right. Now, Jerick McKinnon, he's going to lead everybody in snaps for San Francisco, obviously. He's going to be a guy that's going to get a lot of the run here, but a guy who's been right up on him is Hasty. Okay. The only issue is McKinnon's more of the pass catching back, I believe. McKinnon normally gets more targets than Hasty does in the pass game. Yeah, 100%. So McKinnon gets more passes in the pass game. And if this game script goes how I'm expecting it to go and San Francisco be behind, you would expect McKinnon to be more of the guy who's going to be out there for pass catching situations, which is going to be majority of the plays that they run pretty much. But this Hasty kid has been running really, really well. He's been very efficient. And, he's going against Green Bay, who's done an okay job against the ground game. But, you know what? I take that back. Sorry. I was looking at how they've done against RB2s like Hasty. But against ones, yeah, McKinnon is in a fantastic spot here, especially being down. Dalvin Cook smashed him. Ronald Jones smashed him. This has been the weakness for Green Bay this year against the RB1s. This has been the weakness. Okay, they've given it up pretty much every game this year to running back. So I definitely am interested in one of these running backs. I have to do some more looking and deciding, but like I said, the game script kind of favors McKinnon a little bit. We don't have Mostert. We don't have Coleman. Okay, so you're going to see a lot. You're going to probably see Hasty between the tackles and a lot of McKinnon in the pass game and getting some carries himself. So Hasty, McKinnon, both of these guys are in play. I'm going to need a little bit more time to decide exactly which way I want to go, but yeah, one of those guys are probably going to be in the winning lineup tonight. McKinnon or Hasty. You just got to pick the right one, all right? I'm leaning slightly McKinnon for right now, solely on the game script. I'm expecting McKinnon to get some good targets in the pass game, especially with Mullins trying to check down. What else? Anybody else that I definitely want to talk about? Obviously, you can play Aaron Rodgers. I don't need to get into that. The kickers are fine as long as that weather turns out to be fine. Robert Tonyan has been getting some run in this Green Bay offense. He really, really has. He's not bad in this game script. Do you need to play him? No, I definitely prefer Jordan Reed on the other side if Reed is active. In fact, active. Let's talk about Trent Taylor. There's a lot going on with San Francisco's wide receivers right now, and Trent Taylor's going to be a guy that's going to see some run here. Okay, this price is ridiculous at only 400. All right, are you going to need two guys like the Green Bay running back that we talked about, Irvin and Taylor? Probably not. But if Aaron Jones is active, this is another way to get a value play in your lineup to get all those studs around. And Taylor's in a solid spot here, man. We know they're missing a lot. Okay, they are missing a ton. Samuel is missing. Siuk is missing. However you say his name. Kittle's going to be out. So he is a guy that is definitely interested in PPR formats. He should get five plus targets in this game here, and they will be playing from behind. So Trent Taylor is definitely interesting to me for San Francisco. Point per dollar wise, he's one of those San Francisco wide receivers I'm definitely interested in. Now, when it comes to value in general on the slate, this is definitely the spot that you want to look at. Now, first and foremost, you kind of want to figure out which San Francisco receiver is going to see a lot of Jair Alexander, and then you kind of want to go with the other ones. Okay, Jair's been doing a great job. He's obviously a solid cornerback, so you want to kind of take advantage of other people. So you got to kind of look at that. If I would have to guess, I would think probably Richie James. We'll see him. But so that makes Trent Taylor a little bit more of a favorite for me. But both of those guys are so cheap. I mean, even if at their prices, even if they see Jair Alexander, they should get a catch, two catches, and hit value at that price. You know what I mean? So, but the upside potential of the other guy, like guys like Jordan Reed, who's not going to see Alexander, guys like I'm thinking Trent Taylor probably won't see him. Their upside is ridiculous in a situation where they're going to be behind all game and throwing the ball. So that's pretty much it. We've talked about pretty much everybody I'm interested in, talking about all the value that I'm interested in. That's pretty much it. Tyler Irvin, like I said, is going to be a big deal here if Aaron Jones is out, so pay attention to that. So let me lock in a few other guys that I'll be really trying to get in here. Devontae Adams is my favorite captain, as especially if Aaron Jones is out. I'm going to say if Aaron Jones is out, that's how I'm kind of running it right now. I'm going to go Tyler Irvin. That's another guy that I will definitely want some exposure to. And then on the other, to finish it off, probably Mullins having to throw the ball a ton. Now, is he going to struggle a little bit? Sure, but is he going to hit the value that we need? Most likely, even with his receivers out. I mean, there's going to be a lot of throwing here in this game, so it kind of fits for me. And you're going to have a solid amount of money. Now, in no way am I saying you can't. I'm perfectly fine with you going Aaron Jones. The only reason I didn't because I already have two Green Bay in this lock, and I like the three guys, so I want to run it back with one of them. But obviously, Aaron Rodgers is a better choice than Mullins. But plain and simple, to run back my love for Green Bay, I do like Mullins. I like pairing Mullins possibly with Jordan Reed or with Trent Taylor or even, what was the other guy's name? Richie James. Those guys, or McKinnon. Any of those ways that you want to go. All right, there's a ton of ways to go. You're not going to have a lack of money. You're going to have plenty of money here. There's plenty of ways to go, like where you can get some studs. Just pick the right studs, pick the right value, and it's going to be a takedown Thursday. Good luck, y'all. Greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad, and let's smash this shit tonight. Follow me on Twitter at @cam_ATL if you haven't followed me yet. And good luck. I'm out.